family. I hope everyone is doing well today. It is Friday, December 9th. We're getting ready to prepare for our breath circle this Sunday. Um, and that's going to be pretty exciting. But the reason why I wanted to come on here is because I have been MIA. I've been just doing inner work, but not only that, those of you that know me know that I was the owner of My Body Contour 305, which was known for post-operative care, care after plastic surgery. I used to have like 30,000 followers, and it was just it was about like 10 years or more of my career, right? And there came just a time where I started to blend my spiritual practice with my business, and that led to a lot of changes within myself, but also my business, and this channel as well. With that being said, it's been about 3 years that I have not been in the plastic surgery industry. This past year, 2022, I have taken a few clients to do post-op on, simply because there were previous clients of mine in the last 12 years of my career. So I've already shared my energy with them, so that's why I was able to work with them, right, and assist them in their healing process. But not only that, I have been working through referral based only, meaning I screen all of the clients that I work with, simply because I'm very intuitive, so we need to be on the same energy frequency or level, right, in order for me to be able to help you. I guess the reason why I wanted to make this live is because out of all the years that I've been out of this industry, I came to realize that nothing has changed in the industry. Nothing. Basically, recovery houses are still not taking care of the girls. The clinics still do not truly care for you guys once the surgery is over. I recently had the honor to take care of one of our sisters, just doing the massages, but I ended up doing a little bit extra work because there was no guidance from the surgery clinic. Now, I have her review on the clinic itself. It's a short video that I have. But me and her have agreed to meet up virtually, and that way she can tell her story once she's already healed up, because she's only about 5 days post-op. And those of you that have had plastic surgery before, you know that you are not yourself until probably 2 or 3 weeks from the day you have surgery. I just want to bring more awareness to this industry, simply because what I have noticed in all of the years of me being in this industry is that no matter how much work you do to your outer shell, if you are not happy with yourself in every single way, then no matter how much work you do on the outside, you're never going to be happy. Some of us put ourselves in surgery because we want to feel better about ourselves. But there's so much other things to do before you actually get surgery that I would highly recommend. The number one being your mental health. Okay? in the 12, 13 years that I've been doing this type of work, I've noticed that it does start within. It does start inside, in order for it to show on the outside. Um, and actually, I would love to get more of you that have already gotten surgery to share your journey, and just to, just ask for me to be asking you a couple of questions on your journey now that you've already healed, now that you've already gone through that process, right? Because I feel like every story is somebody else's, kind of like a guide. Is somebody else's guide to whatever they're going through, okay? Um, whether it be getting plastic surgery, going to the gym, or whatever it is, just know that it starts with you. You have to be committed to yourself to want that change within yourself, because the change starts within you, and it's mental usually, right? But I wanted to read some things that I actually saw that I'm like, wow, this would be great to share. Okay, especially now with how the world is changing and what everybody is going through, and the elevation and the changes, that the whole world is going through, right? It's almost like it's not almost, it's a lot of people are in a process of completing a 10-year cycles in our lives, right? Last year was a 5-year, which brought many dramatic changes. The number 5 in numerology is challenges and changes, right? This began and ended suddenly. The stuff that's been happening, right? It says there were so many chaotic highs and lows. You may have felt like a part of you died last year, which, in all honesty, it did, because every time we grow, every time we learn from lessons, that is an old part of us dying, right? So an old mentality, mindset, an old way of being. Everybody grows. Everyone, evolution. It's evolution. You have to grow. You have to grow, or you just stay and just get, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, this year, a 6-year, we were in ICU, recovering and having to force ourselves to find what our new normals were. This has called us to be really introspective. So a lot of the people that were always out actually became more inverted, right? To get to know themselves, right? And basically be honest without shutting down. Like, be honest with yourself without creating barriers, right? Without closing people off, right? It says, in order to treat a wound that didn't fully heal, the area has to be cut open. In essence, sometimes we have to be re-traumatized in order to heal the right way. We have to revisit that trauma in order for us to understand that lesson, right? This can come in many forms, it can come in a form of being triggered or being placed back in the very position that once hurt you before. So it's almost, again, like you hear often, the repeating the cycles, right? If you catch yourself, or if you find yourself repeating a certain cycle, is because that particular lesson you haven't learned yet. And that is the way that spirit is trying to remind you, hey, we got to work on this, right? This year, okay, this upcoming year, or this transit that we're going through right now, we have been shown the importance of completing the healing. Sometimes we get to a space of being functional that we don't allow ourselves to become optimal, right? It's like quitting physical therapy because you can do just fine with a limp, since at one point you couldn't walk at all, right? But why not allow that walk to be perfected again? Healing requires something many of us don't know how to do, right? Because the next word that I'm going to give to you, you're going to be like, what? We need that? Is rest. Rest. You can't operate at the same capacity. You can't operate at the same capacity without rest. Okay? There's a reason why you can't have too many people in the hospital rooms. Because when you're in a space to heal, you need to limit the amount of contact you have with others. Right? How can you heal when you have all these people around you? Right? 2 reasons. 1, to limit catching new infections, like new energies that you don't understand, new feelings that you don't understand because you don't even understand yours. While your immune system is compromised, meaning your auric field, your energy level, right? Also, you stay away from people when you're in the healing process to prevent yourself from getting overstimulated. Okay? Rest. Peaceful, right? 2023 will be the year of balance and things being perfected. So whatever you're working on now is going to be perfected next year, right? So keep doing what you're doing. Keep working on yourself. Keep recovering, right? Stay in isolation as much as you need. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty for wanting to stay inside. Don't feel guilty for not going to parties. Don't feel guilty for any of that stuff. You know, sometimes we force ourselves to do things that we really don't want because of family or because, oh, it's the holidays and we have to be. You don't have to. Like my fiance says, you don't have to do anything. The only thing we have to do is die. Literally. Live your life how you want to live your life, not how somebody wants you to live it. Finding yourself is the most important thing in this lifetime, so that way you know what it is that you want in your life or what you want to pursue, who you want in your life. You know, it's a learning process and it's a journey, and we all learn from our growth and our experiences in life, right? I actually want to bring this live into a closing. I didn't want to make it that long. But I will be doing a lot more of these videos. I'll be pulling some cards. I'll be doing different things on here now that I've been called to teach. I've been called to show, to, you know. But before I go, actually, I'll go ahead and I'll pull a card really quick. Wow. And the first card is number 22, which is the only card that I'm going to pull. It has a lion on there, and my mocha's here. And it says divine animals. And that to me means to pay attention to nature, pay attention to Pachamama, pay attention to, is it through numbers or is it through all of the above? Are you conscious enough and aware enough to catch the messages that the universe is trying to send to you? Or do you need help with that? If you do want to learn how the universe speaks to you, feel free to connect with me and my team, which me and my team consist of my fiance and myself and our spiritual guides and, you know, the divine within us, you know, to be of service here for you. So yeah, spend some time in nature. Soon we will be having a planting party. And that's going to be exciting because we get to plant our own seeds in a pot. And we get to take it home with us and watch it grow. And that's a long commitment, right? Because to grow a plant from a seed takes time, right? So with all that being said, I hope that you guys have a blessed Friday and a fantastic weekend. For those that are joining us this Sunday for our breath circle, I cannot wait to connect with you guys. For those of you that are interested in attending any of our circles but do not live in Miami, Don't worry, our virtual gatherings will be happening, and it will literally be like if you are here. Promise. But with that, I hope that you all have a great day, and blessings to all. Love and light. Namaste. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.